versus teams like Kingzone if they're going for the split.
And there is that Camille for the split push, will eventually outscale the Sion and win that side.
May still be surprised if they're just tuning in now to see teleports on the AD carries.
Yep.
But we're gonna have some action top.
And Hanabi is gonna try to run away, but he doesn't have a way out of it. Hextech ultimatum flash still available, looks for the slow. Health bar still pretty high. He's gonna walk away without burning the summon, but now the flash suppression, they're gonna catch out Prey, and he is gone. First blood, twice in a row for Sword Art.
From BDD, so they slip right in, take that Infernal Drake, and get themselves a Drake lead.
I see Don and Gorilla quite low, so Pop across the wall, but his health bar is so dangerously low, gets back over. The flash follow Maple should have the damage. Team of Plague will do lethal. And there's the pop picked up 2-0 in this one. Watch out for the bubble. The re-engage, they cut! Oh, he's down through a pair of ultimates. And this is a 4v2 inside the opposing jungle. Looking for the play back in. Can they find BDD? Maple's in a bad spot. Has to channel the ultimate, or the subterranean into the pool of blood. But the re-engage, unstoppable. But Peanut is running away. The trade still comes in. They've knocked down Prey 3 kills. Got one at 12 minutes. One they smashed 3-0. First turret as well. Not to the bottom lane, but still a great thing for them.
The bot duo, and Betty getting out of lane in this spot is so different to where Betty was at, constantly behind Prey in game number 1. That early kill in bot lane, then the failed execution on the teleport, that might already be too much for Kingzone to take this late, because in the late game, we still haven't really seen Vladimir's full imp of Khan hitting critical mass and deciding the game in a side lane.
We're looking at some critical damage here on this support. Sword Art chunked down a little bit there, but staying alive, and now the re-engage towards Gorilla. Stuns layered, having to walk back through the slows, and with the headbutt gets some space, but Betty's still in the chase. That's the kill picked up from the side, and now BDD's got to kite away from this one. Flash was playing this mid-game so well. 18 minutes in, Maple gets away, but does burn double summoners. Just for the attempted CC coming out of BDD.
Has the upper hand in a 5-on-5, especially at this stage in the game, where they've got tanks.
Oh, the flashing over the bubble. They've got the crowd control. BDD is going to run for some space. Oh, you have to believe the chase is their killer instinct. The flash popped as well. Betty secures another.
And it looks like they're setting up the flash wolves.
And lets them stay on the map even more. We saw some of those fights in the previous game where Kingzone would win. The health bars were low, and it was dangerous to look at Baron.
This is the prototype of a one game for Flash.
Oh, they're going to find Grill in the front lines. Takes up Raw, heads back into Muchin. Looks for the pullback though on a BDD. Could be a lot of damage. Peanut very low as well. Can this be a fight that Kingzone can turn around? Killer Instinct into the back, but they can't come out. Can they knock down Betty? Yes, there is a trade, but the kills come through fast and furious. BDD goes in for a little bit. It might not be enough. Praise on the chase. Looks for Sword Art, flashing away. He's going to stay alive, and now Maple is here. He's ready to get his kills. And Prey, oh, he's going to get pancaked. Maple takes him out.
Oh my goodness. Once he does, Flash Wolves can push right through mid.
But with the outnumbering, they only manage to trade in fairly even fashion, and they lose the objective, like you mentioned, Kobe. Not enough damage yet onto Prey.
Their jungle, though, and try and contest this Baron.
You know, Baron's a very big objective here. That's going to look for the play. There's a knock up onto the back line. They get the suppression in. Looking for the kill here. Is it going to be enough damage? Gorilla goes to kite back and build some more time. They've almost got the kill back on a Sword Art, but it's still a 2 for 0. A double kill for Betty, and the chase continues. But the retreat for Kingzone means no more kills picked up.
That should be control of Baron through these team fights.
And they're guaranteeing no one can steal the Baron. Hanabi and Sword Art both playing very far up, looking for Peanut. Even the minion wave helping as well. Zero chance of a steal.
To end up being a bit of a passenger in this game. The Wen is very interesting because backs against the wall and one-on-one is such different.
Bottom lane siege. It's going to be a stop on the TP. Khan will keep the Sion out of the fight, but there's still 2 more tanks for Flash Wolves carries to hide behind. This really not much of a downside for them as all the skill shots get blocked. The turret's losing health, and Betty going to feel a little unwell, but does finally knock down those last few shots. Over to the mid lane, right up the middle, lands onto the turret for some extra damage. Gonna knock this one down, the flash, it almost got Prey, that was close. Ulti did not come through though, double inhibitor gonna be down though, only 27 minutes in and the base is shattered.
Of the execution.
One. They have a lot of golden inventory is what I'm saying here though.
Yes.
They could go back and spend it.
Lots of golden pockets, but tier 2 is gonna be a safe enough pickup. They go for the ult and they trade it away with Peanut, but it looks like this they're gonna stay. The last 20 seconds of Baron buff. Again, golden pockets could be a play that Kingzone can make. Here comes a dive on towards the backside, and Maple reaches in for Prey. Ezreal might just stay alive though. He won't play. No is still enough. A double kill, make it a triple. They're all falling. Kingzone giving up their base.
They're gonna be some rich men killing the Nexus here for Kingzone. I mean, for Flash Wolves.
They can just the gold, Kobe. They don't even need it.
They're going to smack him with bags of gold here in this one. It's going to be chocolate inside as the turrets start falling. Both Nexus turrets fall. Kingzone could not possibly defend this siege anymore. 14-1 in kills, 11-1 in turrets. An absolute stomp of a game. Flash Wolves firing back in game 2.
Just about explode the Nexus, and they also explode us into our first true series of the semifinals. We will not have a 3-0 in this one. After game 1, it seemed all the prophecies of Korea's past would come forward and once again be met. But in game